stand in this house today to pass my sincere condolences and mourn a colleague, a friend, a member of my constituency, Honorable Beatrice Nkatha. Honorable Beatrice Nkatha served in this house, Madam Speaker, in the 11th and 12th Parliament. She's a lady who served with dedication, a very hard-working woman. In Tharaka Nithi, we used to say she was a glue that held Tharaka Nithi together. Madam Speaker, it's a very sad moment because we just lost a leader, a very loving woman, a very dedicated leader, Madam Speaker. And as a county and as a country, we are at loss today to mourn Beatrice Nkatha, the former member of parliament, the immediate former member of parliament for Tharaka Nithi County, the Women Rep. Madam Speaker, Nkatha has been ailing for the last few months. And yesterday, she rested. And I stand in this house, Madam Speaker, to mourn her today and to give my sincere condolences to her family, her children, and the great people of Tharaka Nithi, where she comes from, and members of this parliament who worked very closely with her, because Madam Beatrice was a friend to her in this house. Madam Speaker, I was just thinking when I was seated here, and I was saying it's, as we bid farewell today, as we mourn Nkatha today in Tharaka Nithi, it also was celebration as we for appointment of Kitiki. So it mixed feelings. It's mixed feelings in the county, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, thank you. I even don't know what to continue. I would just request Honorable Murugara, who I know was a very close friend, to give her his condolences. Thank you, Speaker.
Honorable Patrick, you're up.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, allow me to join my colleague, neighbor and county of Tharaka Nithi, the Honorable Patrick Munene Ntwega, who represents Chuka Igamba Ngombe and is the local member of parliament for the late Honorable Beatrice Nkatha. May I join him on behalf of the people of Tharaka constituency, Tharaka Nithi County, and all the well-wishers of the country as we relay our unreserved condolences to the family of the late Beatrice Nkatha. Madam Speaker, Honorable Beatrice Nkatha was a lady to behold. She served the county of Tharaka Nithi for 10 years without a blemish. We remember the lady Beatrice Nkatha with nostalgia, and especially as she was the unifying factor of that county, even when things appeared to go south. She spoke for all of us. She loved the county. She traversed that county with like a colossus. And they did not discriminate one constituency against another or one people against another people. She loved the children, the students, the elderly, the vulnerable, and she spoke for them without any reservation. Today, a dark cloud hangs over the county of Tharaka Nithi as we mourn this great lady. It also hangs over the country because Beatrice, especially towards the last general election, stood for the entire country. She was one of the most committed servants of the UDA party. She was one of the most loyal persons to His Excellency the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto. And Dr. Ruto constantly remembered Beatrice and would always ask where she was, what she was doing, and eventually nominated her for the seat of CAS, Treasury, in this republic. We never took that as light as it would appear, in spite of the fact that problems came up with that position of CS. Let me thank His Excellency for that, and also thank him today because he's wiping away our tears by nominating Professor Kithure Kindiki to be the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. Professor Kindiki does not belong to Tharaka Nithi, to Meru, or any other. He is a nationalist. He stands in for the entire country, and this is why this House has received that nomination with the zeal, happiness, and accolades as required. Madam Speaker, as I pen off, I have just also lost my mom, the late Lena Gashire Murugara, to whom I am the third born. She was elderly at 88. She has rested. I'm happy that all these members of parliament have actually wished me well and given their condolences to me. And for that, I do sincerely appreciate.
Speaker, I've been outside trying to draft something better to present in the afternoon. But luckily, I got that my colleague has presented this statement to us. Madam Speaker, today is a Sunday and happy day for the Tharaka Nithi. Mixed feelings. Madam Nkatha is my predecessor. A lady that I valued, a lady that I honored. When I decided to vie for the seat of woman rep, I was so confused on how I will go about it, because she was like a mentor to me. That's why I even tell my people that I've not come to compete with her. I'm coming to continue from where she stopped. A lady who had been honored, a professional printer that I worked with the provincial administration for close to 26 years. A lady who didn't know the poor and the rich. A lady who left indelible marks, so many indelible marks in the Tharaka Nithi County. Madam Speaker, we are sad. Madam Speaker, Nkatha was a very hardworking lady. One of the founding mothers and one of the founding officers and one of the founding politicians of the UDA party. A great friend of Professor Kithure Kindiki. I expected her to be here today with us, to be the leading mother to celebrate this joy that is in the Tharaka Nithi today. But unfortunately, Madam Nkatha is not there. We are celebrating this great day, yet we are mourning. I've just talked to the son. It's so sad. But pray that God may give us peace, that God may comfort the people of the Tharaka Nithi County, that God may comfort her family. We loved her. May her soul rest in eternal peace. Thank you.
So, honorable members, let us rise and for a moment of silence in honor of our departed colleague, Honorable Beatrice